Welcome back to Next Bike World, the channel where we bring you the latest, most exciting, and most detailed insights into the bikes shaping the future of two-wheeled riding. Today, we've got something special. Honda has expanded its legendary Rebel lineup with a brand new addition, the 2025 Honda Rebel 850. For years, the Rebel series has been synonymous with stylish cruisers that are approachable yet packed with personality. From the Rebel 300 to the Rebel 500 and the beastly Rebel 1100, Honda has always had something for every rider. But the Rebel 850 steps in as the perfect middle ground, offering more muscle than the 500 while staying lighter and more accessible than the 1100. It's the sweet spot cruiser we didn't know we needed until now. Let's dive into everything that makes the Rebel 850 such an intriguing machine: the design, the engine, the performance, the tech, the ride comfort, and yes, the price. And by the end, you'll see why this might just be the best value modern cruiser of 2025. Right away, the Rebel 850 makes an impression with its design. Honda has kept the iconic Rebel DNA intact: a low-slung frame, minimalist bodywork, wide bars, and that classic Bobber-inspired stance. But there are new touches that set it apart. The fuel tank has been slightly reshaped with sharper edges, giving it a more muscular presence. The LED lighting has been updated as well, with a round headlight housing that now integrates the signature DRL ring, making the bike look modern and unmistakable on the road. The fenders are short and clean, the seat is still low and inviting, and Honda offers a wide range of accessories right from the factory windscreens, saddlebags, custom seats, and even performance exhaust options so riders can personalize it from day one. One of the most important elements of any Rebel is the seat height, and the Rebel 850 keeps it friendly at just about 27.5 inches. That makes it incredibly approachable for shorter riders while still providing enough legroom for taller ones. Add in mid-mounted controls and a neutral handlebar position, and you've got a cruiser that feels welcoming whether you're a newer rider or an experienced one looking for something comfortable and fun. The overall curb weight is around 475 pounds, so it's heavier than the 500 but nowhere near the bulk of the Rebel 1100. This balance makes it agile in the city but stable enough for highway cruising. Now, the heart of the Rebel 850, the engine. Honda has slotted in an 850cc parallel twin that's tuned specifically for cruiser duty. It's derived from Honda's proven midsize engine platform, but here it has been reworked for stronger low-end torque and a smoother delivery. You're looking at roughly 77 horsepower and about 65 pounds-feet of torque, which puts it right in the zone for a bike that can handle daily rides, long weekend cruises, and even some light touring if you kit it out with luggage. The engine note is deeper than the Rebel 500, thanks to a revised exhaust system that gives it a throaty growl without being obnoxious. Twist the throttle, and the Rebel 850 rewards you with linear, predictable power that feels confident at any speed. Honda also offers the Rebel 850 with two transmission options: your traditional 6-speed manual for those who love shifting through the gears, and the optional DCT, or dual-clutch transmission, which has been a big selling point on the Rebel 1100. The DCT version makes riding even more approachable for people who don't want to deal with the clutch lever but still want the thrill of a motorcycle. It can shift automatically or let you take control with paddle shifters, giving you the best of both worlds. Performance-wise, the Rebel 850 is more than just straight-line fun. Honda has paid attention to suspension and handling as well. The bike features a 41mm front fork and dual rear shocks with preload adjustability. The suspension is tuned for comfort but doesn't get wallowy when you push it. Braking comes courtesy of dual front discs and a single rear disc with ABS standard, ensuring strong stopping power and rider confidence. The wheel setup remains true to cruiser style with a 19-inch front and a 16-inch rear, wrapped in wide tires that give both stability and a planted stance. Technology on the Rebel 850 is where Honda shows its commitment to keeping the cruiser modern while not overloading it with unnecessary complexity. You get a digital LCD display that's clean and easy to read, showing your speed, gear position, fuel level, and riding modes. Yes, the Rebel 850 comes with multiple riding modes: standard, sport, and Reina, each adjusting throttle response and traction control. Speaking of traction control, Honda has included its HSTC system, which can be toggled depending on riding conditions. Cruise control is available on the DCT model, making it a surprisingly capable touring companion. Add in full LED lighting, a USB-C charging port under the seat, and optional heated grips, and the Rebel 850 covers the essentials that riders in 2025 expect. But beyond the specs, what really sets the Rebel 850 apart is its versatility. It manages to be a bike that appeals to a wide spectrum of riders. If you're upgrading from a Rebel 500, it feels like a natural next step, a familiar but with more power and presence. If the Rebel 1100 felt intimidating or too heavy, the 850 strikes that balance of being manageable while still delivering excitement. And for riders who want a cruiser that doesn't lock them into one style of riding, the 850 is adaptable. You can cruise downtown in style, hit the open highway, or even tackle twisty back roads without feeling out of place. Now let's talk about price, because Honda has positioned the Rebel 850 aggressively. The standard manual transmission model comes in at around $9,499, while the DCT version sits closer to $10,299. That makes it significantly more affordable than the Rebel 1100 while offering a lot more performance and presence than the Rebel 500. Considering the design, the tech, and Honda's reputation for reliability, it's hard not to see this as a strong value proposition in the midsize cruiser market. The Rebel 850 also enters an interesting space competitively. Bikes like the Yamaha Bolt, Kawasaki Vulcan 900, and even Harley-Davidson's Nightster are all contenders in this midsize cruiser category. But Honda has the advantage of that DCT option, unbeatable reliability, and a strong accessory ecosystem that makes customizing the bike easier than most rivals. For riders who want a bike that blends modern performance with classic cruiser vibes, the Rebel 850 might just outshine them all. So, what's the unique selling point of the 2025 Honda Rebel 850? It's balance. This bike is all about hitting that sweet spot, and not too small, not too big, approachable yet powerful, simple yet advanced. It's a bike that feels at home in the hands of a first-time cruiser rider but has enough substance to keep experienced riders satisfied. It represents Honda's understanding of what riders want in 2025, a motorcycle that looks cool, rides great, and doesn't break the bank. To wrap it up, the 2025 Honda Rebel 850 is more than just another addition to the Rebel family. It's a statement that Honda knows the cruiser market is evolving, and riders want options that fit their lifestyles without compromise. With its strong engine, versatile design, approachable ergonomics, and competitive price, the Rebel 850 might just be the most well-rounded cruiser Honda has ever made. If you've been waiting for a bike that offers the freedom of the open road without the intimidation factor, the Rebel 850 deserves a serious spot on your list. Thanks for watching Next Bike World. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2025 Honda Rebel 850, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth reviews, and let us know in the comments would you pick the Rebel 850 over the 500 or the 1100, and what's the most important feature for you in a mid-size cruiser. Until next time, ride safe and keep the passion alive.